Hey, what's up everybody? Coach's Life here. Today we're here with our nutrition specialist and health coach, Ingar Abraham. She's going to be helping out with some tips and on nutrition and hydration.
So let's go in there and get right to it.
All right.
See you in a bit.
What's up everybody? Coach's Life here. Today we decided to bring in a nutritionist to give her opinions, her knowledge and information. So we have Dr. Ingar Abraham with us, and she's going to be doing the video. We have Enrique behind the camera, and he's going to step in later on in the video, and he's going to help us out. So we're going to start with a few questions. So Ingar, what got you into nutrition and health coaching?
Well, I used to be a cancer researcher before, and I've seen a lot of really sick patients when I was doing cancer research, and I realized that, a lot of people, they don't realize how important it is to have a healthy lifestyle and to eat well, and they just got really, really sick eventually. And a lot of chronic diseases actually just stem out from us not taking care of ourselves. So I really want to educate people on that and to help them to live a better life.
Okay, so for today's topic that you wanted to cover, we're going to be covering hydration. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we as coaches, we're on court for prolonged periods of time. What are some good drinks to help us stay hydrated and keep you with energy for the whole day?
So when I first started learning about this topic, or when I'm doing my training, we did learn about how to hydrate ourselves, and a lot of people would immediately think water, or the really common drinks like Gatorade, Powerade, and stuff like that. But what is really interesting to me is that if you exercise for a short period of time, you probably don't need to replenish that much electrolytes. So I would say you really have to judge, what you need based on your intensity of exercise. If it's less than 1 hour, you probably would just need water. And maybe every 20 minutes you bring spring water or tap water, whatever water that you're used to, you drink it and you're fine. But then after 1 hour is when I feel like you have to look into how to replenish your salt level as well. And I think there's a very, bad misconception about energy drinks. The energy drinks, they do have electrolytes in them, but they are not the exact type of electrolyte that you lose in your sweat. So do you know what you lose in your sweat?
Sodium, potassium, magnesium, other nutrients that water does not replenish.
Right, so when you taste your sweat, it's actually very salty. And that's because it has a lot of sodium chloride in it, and that's the main two types of electrolytes that we actually need to replenish. All the other ones are there, but they are not like the majority of the electrolytes that are present in the sweat. So I actually have bought some energy drinks, and let's look at them.
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and make the drinks. Okay, so let's get into hydration. As a tennis player, I've had episodes of dehydration where I've had to go to the hospital, receive IVs and stuff to get me back to normal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple different drinks with Ingar, and she's going to go ahead and educate us on drinks that'll help us prevent these episodes.
Cool. All right, so let's come here. So I guess the most basic things would be either spring water or tap water. Actually, it doesn't matter that much when you are just playing for 1 hour as a club player kind of thing. I recommend spring water because it has slightly more minerals in them. So they kind of help you naturally replenish whatever electrolytes, however few that you have lost during that hour. Now, Paul, I know that you and I had talked about alkaline water, smart water, and stuff like that. So the interesting thing that I found out from these special water is that the electrolytes that they have actually do not have sodium chloride. They replenishes other types of electrolytes that we lost, which makes the water taste much better too. So it has like manganese and calcium and other ones, potassium. However, the main thing that we lost in sweat, sodium chloride, is not being replenished in any of these. So just information, basic information. Right. It's still good water. You can use them, if you don't have intense exercise. And they are not bad choices. If you have a moderate exercise, why not, kind of thing, right? So we don't actually need that much sodium chloride to be replenished. All right, now so let's come to the drinks that a lot of people drink, right? These are really, really bad for you. I consider these more like junk food. Like they are like candies. Like look at the color. Do you think it's natural?
Yeah, no, it's processed.
It's super processed. And the weird thing about them is, okay, they sometimes it has zero sugar, but some of them do have a lot of sugar in them, which is not the main concern here. I think the main concern is it has sodium citrate in this one, which is not sodium chloride again. Like it's not replenishing any chloride that you lost to begin with. If you exercise every day and drink this every day, it's almost like eating junk food every single day. And it's really bad for you. I'm sorry to say that, but I highly not recommend these if you exercise every day and if you have to drink this every day. It is really, really like junk food right here. So that's that, and of course there are other brands like.
See, that's one that we recommend to our players pretty often is the Pedialyte.
So I know that. Actually, know that McAdoo would recommend this. This one is slightly better than these because the sugar level is lower. But you can see the color. It's still very artificial. Basically, the whole drink has no real food in it, which makes it just a man-made drink. And in the nutrition world, that's considered like the worst thing to drink or eat. Alright, so these are really, really bad for hydration. I don't recommend these. These are okay, good for a short duration of exercises. But now I'm going to show you what is great for hydration and it's really, really easy to make at home. So now, Paul, can you help me out to make the drinks that we are going to make?
Yeah, okay, so what do we have? You have something here already kind of pre-made.
Yeah, so because of time issue, I had boiled green tea. So all I did was boil hot water, put a tea bag into the water, and then you can put it in the refrigerator ahead of time. And you can change it to black tea if you prefer black tea, but I prefer green. So what we're going to do is first you add some honey into it. So here you go.
Alright, so this is just the green tea.
According to your own level of sweetness, you add how much honey that you want to add into it.
Okay.
And then the next thing that you might want is lemon or lime. What do you prefer?
Lemon. Or actually lime. No,
okay,
lime. And that's gonna be it? That's pretty simple.
Well, no. So what is the most important ingredient that we don't have for hydration?
I don't know.
Salt!
Oh, salt, okay.
Alright, don't forget the salt. Shake it, however much
Really?
you
Come
think
on,
you need.
Paul, you should know that one.
I know we need salt, but I've never put salt into how much do I put? I never put salt in the green tea.
So according to how intense your exercise is, you accordingly add how much. So 1/4 of a teaspoon is enough for, let's say, 2 hours of exercise.
Okay.
So you can use a measuring spoon if you want to be more accurate, but I just like shake it into mine. So let's stir it up and try it.
How's it taste?
Salty.
So you can reduce the salt. Like you pretty much added a lot of salt this time, but
Yeah,
you have to exercise for 3 hours, and that's how much you need. But you can also make multiple drinks out of however amount of salt that you need. So the rule of thumb is 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt is about 600 milligrams.
And how much do you think I put?
You probably put more than that just now.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it's a little bit salty. It kind of tastes like pickle juice.
Let's just do a super simple one. Let's do water, which everybody kind of have at home. What kind of water do you want?
Let's go with Fiji. I like Fiji water.
Me too. It's like my favorite. Okay. And it has super high mineral in them, which is good. All right, you got that. And then what is the most important ingredient again?
Salt.
Yes, please add that. And
Okay.
this time,
But this time we're gonna, not so much. Okay.
Pretend you only have to exercise for 2 hours.
So about, that's it.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool.
Yes. All right, so what I like is crush up some mint. Crush it up with your finger. Smell it, it's really
Yeah, it's super fragrant. I can smell it from here. It's like a little bit.
It's just a really, really fresh.
Do you want to do the lemon this time?
I think this is the most I've seen Paul in a kitchen.
All right.
All right.
Is that it?
Stir it. Yes.
That's gonna be it.
Get it. And taste it.
See, that one's a lot better because I can't taste the salt.
Okay.
The other one was really, really salty.
Yeah, so adjust that. You know, like this one is no excuse. Anybody can make this drink. Yeah, agree?
Yeah, that's super easy.
It's super easy and it takes like 2 minutes, which no excuse. Seriously. And you get the correct replenishment of the correct electrolytes that you need. Okay. All right, now the third one, coconut water.
I just know this one's a lot more expensive.
Yes, but you know the trick is this one is twice as expensive as this one or Vita, but you can mix half water and half this because it's super sweet, as you know. So this one tastes a lot better for some reason, I think. But the trick is you can dilute it because it's so sweet.
Right, and you can kind of spread it out. Okay.
So let's do dilution today. This one is really simple. It's just dilution of this really expensive coconut water, which is pink.
Yeah, and this one you can get at
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, that's right.
And the reason that it's pink is because they claim that the natural minerals make it so pink, and it already have tons of mineral in it. Okay. So I love coconut water. It's my go-to drink for tennis.
Is this something, and you add salt to your drinks before like your practices and your...
If I play for more than 1.5 hours. If not, then I don't. I don't need that. I will get the salt from my food instead and just have coconut water.
No, this is really good. This is something that I can start to like kind of implement because I do have a history of going into like muscle cramps and...
Definitely.
Okay, so let me try this one. So this is pink coconut water, salt, and it's diluted with a little bit of water.
Yes.
That's actually pretty good. It still tastes like coconut water. It doesn't taste super diluted. I like that.
Yeah, so according to, I mean, this one is super expensive. So, you know, according to what you want to pay and, you know, your need and how sweet you want to be, adjust to your own level, which I think is super reasonable. Okay. It might be ended up cheaper than that one if you...
Yeah, no, I think this one's probably my favorite one.
Okay. Pure apple juice, apple cider, whatever.
No, is this more for like, is this for during or is this for after? Because apple juice is a little bit, this one's a little bit heavier. It's like the organic apple juice.
Yeah, so exactly. I would go for the simple one if I exercise for 1.5 hours. Okay. I would go for the heavy one. The last two are heavier. Okay. If you exercise for longer than that, then you really need the glucose at that point. Like you cannot survive for 2 hours without actually replenishing your glucose because your muscles would have used up all the glycogen supply already by 2 hours. Gotcha. If it's really intense. Okay, so pour, well, this one you can dilute, you cannot dilute. And then dilute it just a little.
And then are we also adding salt to this one?
Yes, every single one. And that's the whole idea of an electrolyte drink, right? If you don't add salt, it's going to be the minimal amount of electrolytes with the apple, with the coconut, with whatever ingredients you have. But with salt, you make sure you get this correct electrolyte to replenish.
That should be good.
All right, with that one, I have a secret ingredient for that one. Okay. Add a little bit of cinnamon to make it taste really, really, really good.
Kind of like an apple pie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, try it.
No, I was going with the third one now.
Great.
So you went from like best ones to last or something?
No, I didn't know which one you would like.
He keeps telling his favorite one.
No, I think it's because they just keep getting sweeter.
Yeah, so
like over here we had like the green teas. You know, it tastes like green tea. Like I like green tea, but it doesn't have. We didn't add like a sugar component to it.
We have honey in it.
Well, yes, okay, so we did, okay, we
little.
added honey, but usually I'll put honey and then I'll put like a stevia in it to make it sweet.
Okay.
And then we went with the water where it has the mint and the lemon and the salt, so that has no sweet component. And then we started stepping up to coconut water, which I like, and then apple juice, you know.
It's the sweetest.
It's the sweetest one by far.
So, you know, I know you train with the kids for 3 hours a day, and this would be a good drink for you. All right, are you ready? So the last one would be carrot juice base.
Okay. So same, but am I diluting this or it's going to be all carrot juice?
It depends on how sweet you want it to be.
Is the carrot juice sweet?
Very sweet.
Okay, we'll see. I've actually never had carrot juice before. Do I have to shake it a little bit?
You don't have to, but you can. Yeah, it is an interesting drink that not a lot of people like, but
Is that
you know,
good?
you can try it. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, so and then diluting. Can I try it before
Just
without?
a little.
Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
That's a good idea.
I taste.
It tastes like carrots.
I can see that you don't like carrots.
I like carrots. That's just a different taste.
I like to add a little bit of turmeric. Again, not all people like turmeric, so you really have to know what you like and what you don't to adjust to it. And wait, what is the most important ingredient?
Salt.
Yes,
Okay, so we're adding salt.
just a little. Yeah.
Okay, and that's gonna be it. Just turmeric and carrot juice.
Yes.
Okay, let's try this one. Do you want to try this one, Enrique?
Again. Let me try it. You gotta hold.
The turmeric here. Drink it from that side.
Let me see.
Adventurous people. But as you can see, you can have, if you are creative.
I'm gonna go ahead and try all of this. You know,
drink from that. Yeah.
I'm gonna try all of them. This one's. Was this your favorite one?
That was my.
Okay, so
yes,
this one's winning for me. Let me so far.
But Enrique's going backwards. He's going down one.
Yeah, that one. Still. Let me see. Yeah. Second. Yeah. This one for sure.
I like that one.
That's the
too.
best one.
The main concept is use real ingredient instead of man-made ingredients.
Right, and I think I would be more inclined to like go ahead and focus on like my salt and replenishing the nutrients if I had variety. Where usually I just pick up, I go to my lesson and I just pick up one of these.
Yeah.
So thank you, that was really cool. I did like all. I even like the carrot juice one. It's just a little bit
You
different.
don't have to.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for your knowledge. Is there anything else you wanna say to the camera?
Well, I had fun doing this with you guys. I really think that, like with a little time spent and a more thoughtful kind of planning, you can really eat and drink well every day. And, it's really easy to not eat that much junk food or, drink this kind of drinks on a daily basis.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is Enrique and we're gonna go ahead and try some of these drinks and use it in our training, and then we'll go ahead and see if it affects our, our nutrition, how we feel, and yeah.
And hey, Ingar, one thing from here from behind the camera, where can people contact you, for any advice on health, nutrition, or any health coaching or stuff like that? Do you have any website or something like that we can put
I
it?
do have a website. It's inghealthcoaching.com, and I also have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. You can definitely contact me through any of these channels.
No, I just want to thank Ingar for letting us come in and film this video. It was super educational. Got to taste some new drinks, and we're gonna go ahead and try them out.
Great.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
thank you.